All right, so let's begin the show. And cyber scams or cyber frauds are on a constant rise. But talking about online financial frauds, they are not only getting innovative but are regularly making headlines. In a recent case, a techie from Bangalore has lost almost 50 lakh rupees via WhatsApp and Telegram scam. So what exactly is this case, and what you as a viewer need to take note of because of what? Because WhatsApp and Telegram clearly are one of the most used platforms. Let's join in Nitin Bhatnagar PCI SS Director India. Nitin, good evening and welcome to the show. So there's a new scam that has emerged, and whether it's new or not, I think that information we'll get from you. But then WhatsApp and Telegram are also not missed by the cyber fraud scamsters or hackers. So let's just discuss about this scam and what has happened according to you.
See, I think it's a very simple case where, you're just getting so comfortable with someone who you are not known to. So for these fraudsters, it's a very simple three-step game. They try to become so friendly with you. They will try to reach out with some fake name and some company name, and will try to message you on your Telegram or WhatsApp, and with some very very known name to you and which you can connect. It could be a name of someone very close to you, and they will make you feel like so comfortable talking, and they will try to find a ways by talking to you, what is a need of an hour for you, right? It may be a job, or it may be a investment opportunities that they may want to throw across to you, and they probably to build that kind of friendly intro. They will try to throw some really very lucrative offers to you, asking you to do some simple task of rating merchants on Google Maps, and will offer you some some very small denomination of 100 rupees, 200 rupees by just giving 5 stars. People fall prey to it, and it's more like when you try to do some kind of friendly intro on a social media, you tend to fall prey to these kinds of gimmicks being used by these fraudsters. Second step that these fraudsters do is try to earn your trust. Now, when you have already in the intro, you have given some 5-star ratings, they paid you some some small denomination value to your account. You are trying to build that trust with them, and you are trying to believe in them, and they will ask you different questions, and based on the analysis, these fraudsters are becoming very smart day by day, and they will try to find out a way. For example, they may find that you are really interested in getting a job in a marketplace, and they may try to come out and try to help you out. That's where the trust, where you fall in prey to these unknown fraudsters, make you victim to such amount of value which is going out from your account in a just a matter of few seconds, because that's where the scam starts, where you build that trust, where you have shared all your personal information, and you just fall in prey to their gimmicks of answering questions and giving those out details. And by the time you realize that you have given all that is actually not required, but you have given that information, and when you just get a message back on your phone, saying that your bank account has been debited with 1,000, 2,000, then 3,000, 20,000, 13,000, 20,000, and that's where you realize that you have become a victim of some kind of a fraud in favor that person committed to you that they are going to offer you a job, or it could be investment opportunities that they may want you to invest in. And that's how the entire game of this WhatsApp and Telegram frauds happen. So very simple, but the people have to be really very, very cautious, Kavita.
So, Nitin, one important thing. So, these people has reached out to the victim on WhatsApp and Telegram. So, are we trying to say that there were investment strategies or investment avenues which were being discussed or maybe sold only on WhatsApp or Telegram? What exactly has...
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
I get so many messages daily, Kavita, invest in, these schemes. There are been been offered by the banks or the Reserve Bank of India, or probably in the name of many. And we have to be really very cautious. You will not be getting these kind of investment options, or probably the opportunities on these WhatsApp or Telegrams, right? You have to go on to the genuine websites to get these information out, right? And use the genuine sources to get the information. Now that's what critically is which is happening is there. People are trying to send you some kind of lucrative offers, and you are falling prey without having a second thought. These lucrative offers can fall you in a trap of these fraudsters, where you may just spend money, and these fraudsters may gain access to your social media accounts or to your bank accounts, and try to get the money out, and make you a victim of the cyber fraud.
All right. So now, what are the things that one needs to really keep in mind? Because here we are just talking about financial frauds, which definitely is a very severe case as well. But then, what could be those red flags, by which you would identify that you could just fall prey to it?
See, I think red flags is very simple. You have to be very, very cautious of who you are interacting with while you are on social media. I'm not saying that you should not interact with the people online. It's a virtual world. We all have requirements. We need to be really very fast to interact with these people. But I think what we need to be very cautious is that do not trust immediately anyone. I mean, I always say trust, but verify. If you're not verifying and just blindly trusting someone, is going to make you a victim of it. And the second important thing that you need to be cautious is that if somebody started asking you for your personal information, which is your financial information or bank account details, or in a very insecure channel like WhatsApp or Telegram, you need to be really cautious. Your ears should be open when you hear that somebody asking you your personally identified information, which consists of the financial information too, including probably they may ask you for your UPI ID, they may ask you for your credit debit cards, they can ask you for your wallet details, anything. Just be cautious of those triggers these cyber criminals may want you to do. They may even ask you, they may have initiated some kind of a transactions already. They may ask you for an OTP. They may ask you for some kind of a push notification, authentication through a mobile app. There are many ways these fraudsters will try to dupe you. So you have to be cautious. If you have not requested for any kind of authentication details, which is OTP or a push-based notification message on your mobile app or on any kind of an authentication app, you have to be really, really you have to be cautious, and you should get alert immediately before you divulge that information to anyone.
But Nitin, there is no way we can stop these messages from reaching us?
See, you have to probably there is no way as such. Because if your number is just publicly available out there in the marketplace through various ways, because we are so unknown. When we go to a shopping mall, we try to fill the details with a mobile number. We go to the shops, we give our mobile numbers. There's a lot of avenues for these fraudsters to collect these data points, right? So it's very difficult to stop that, but I think only thing that you need to block those numbers immediately when you start getting such kind of a spam messages. You have to highlight these messages as spam and make sure that you block those numbers, so that at least for time being you're not being flooded with these kind of spammers with these spam messages. I think that's the only way that you have to be cautious on. And more importantly, if you're getting these spam messages, just ignore them. Simple ideology is to ignore these messages, and just work on the original source where you can get these kind of relevant information.
And more importantly, financially literate yourself. Even that's a very important aspect of safeguarding yourself against all these financial frauds. But then every time we talk, there is something new, in the cyber world that's been created. We come with a new kind of a hack, we come with a new type of scam. So talking about financial frauds, Nitin, what's in trend these days? What's been innovated by these hackers and scamsters?
See, I think most importantly, I think the hackers are out there. Their only intent is to get the financial gain, and I think they will find different avenues to get the money out of your accounts. Now, the hackers are innovating. It's not like they're not even innovating. They're innovating. We talked today something. Probably there are courier scams. There are the scams through sending a malicious link onto your mobile phones on your WhatsApp messages. There are cases of sextortion which is picking up, where the people are trying to they are becoming victim of these kind of frauds that are happening through these social media platforms like social media, Facebook, Messenger, and the WhatsApp. So there are different kinds of or magnitude of frauds that are happening today, and we can't just really classify them. What is important for your users to understand is that while you are online, you have to be really, really very cautious, because these fraudsters can innovate and try to dupe you to gain the financial gain from you at any length and strength of that you're thinking of, because they are there to just make you a victim of a financial fraud. And I think there are frauds which I keep hearing on, which is job-related scams which are picking up because of unknown reasons why this is picking up. But the job-related, they will come up with an lucrative offers of trying to offer you some kind of government jobs, or probably the jobs outside the country, and people are getting really victim of these kind of frauds. So I think that's where people have to be really, really very cautious.
Any way people can get their money back, especially the financial frauds victims?
Can you repeat, Kavita?
Can you get the money back, the financial fraud victims?
Yeah.
Where can they reach
So
out?
you have to. Yeah, I think important thing is that how fast you are able to report these kind of frauds to your bank, and I think the government has also given a number where you can call and just immediately report these kind of financial frauds, so that the money where it has been credited, they can block those accounts, and they can start the investigation. So more importantly, sooner the better you realize that you have been a victim of a cyber fraud, you have to report it. Reporting is very, very critical. You can also go on report on cybercrime.gov.in, so that the action can be taken.
All right. On that note, thank you so much, Nitin, for being on the show today and helping our viewers with every aspect of financial fraud. So all you have to do is just safeguard yourself, educate yourself, and just beware of these cyber scams happening around. On that note, let's